Okay, we got mega compilation here of some matches with the newest killer in Dead by Daylight, the Houndmaster, and I'm using a build where they have actually buffed the perk Thrill the Hunt. So now cleansing totems takes longer, so therefore I figured I would use a complete totem build. If they do cleanse any of my totems, I can just relight them with Pentimento. I figure she needs a really strong build in order to make her viable, because she is, as she is right now, she's garbage. The developers, it's obvious they rushed this killer, as they do with a lot of the new chapters that have come out lately. I don't know why they're in such a frenzy to release more and more content in a way that it doesn't seem finished. And it introduces a whole new set of bugs that break the game and break other killers. I know Plague has some issues. It seems they break the game concerning Plague every time they release a new update. It's just ridiculous. They need a better QA team or something. Because the amount of bugs this new killer has is absurd. I mean, I would not buy this chapter the way it is. It seems unfinished. It definitely seems rushed. I do not recommend it at all. If they'd taken a little more time to refine it, get rid of the bugs, make the dog a little more useful, then I could recommend it. But the way it is, no. And I sincerely hope they are taking into account feedback from players. I don't know how I was able to grab her other than the fact that she is incredibly greedy and wanted this gen finished immediately. But now it's not going to happen. I'm not running her undetectable add-on, so she knew I was coming. She probably figured she could finish it before I got there. So these matches are... They will showcase, if there's any doubt people have about how bad this killer is in terms of her power and just the amount of bugs. Right here, the dog is dragging the survivor away from me for some reason. The dog is supposed to pull the survivor toward me. Instead, it's actually working against me. I mean, what kind of power is this where the killer's own ability works against them? I would say that would happen with someone like Myers, but they've just buffed Myers to where it's nearly impossible to max stalk survivors now. So even Myers, they understand that his own power shouldn't hurt him. But this killer is just... Like, why is the dog dragging survivors away from me? Makes no sense. Okay, now I have 3 stacks of Devour Hope, so things are going to get dangerous for them now. Why are there scratch marks there? If the... Okay. Alright, now they know I have Devour Hope. Hopefully that'll put a major stall on all generator repairs while they scramble to look for that totem. Yeah, since he's in the area and she just went down, I may as well go after him as well. Increase the pressure. I will say this for this killer. Aesthetically, she doesn't do anything for me. I'm not impressed by her appearance at all. And it feels like her character model actually gets in the way when I'm trying to like tightly hug corners and go around obstacles. The fact that she has a larger character model, it slows me down. I can't hug things as tightly as I could if I was playing another killer. But personality-wise, I love this killer. I love the fact that she seems to be very charismatic, very authoritarian. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she wants, and I love it. I just wish this whole concept was executed better. Just the fact that this dog is just a mindless... It's like a missile you send out that it's completely dumb. It could be a survivor right next to it at the end of its path, and it won't do a thing. It doesn't behave like a real dog would. But this is good. I have 5 stacks of Devour Hope, so I'm able to actually start killing survivors, which is a very powerful ability. I can completely bypass the hook process. I would love to know what behavior is smoking when they think a survivor that's being mauled by a dog can still put a pallet down on it. I would love to know their thought process.
You lump of vermin.
Because I'm sorry, there's no way in hell if you're getting mauled by a dog, especially one that big, you are not going to be able to do anything to it except hold on for dear life. It's not going to allow you to drop a pallet on it. I mean, come on.
Find me a rat.
And the fact that it seems every new killer is catered to. It's a hand-holding extravaganza whenever they design new killers, because survivors are just, especially the ones who are bad at the game, are constantly complaining about killers in this game. And it's making the game more and more difficult to win as killer. Honestly, though, I am very glad I went with a build like this for this killer. It makes her immensely more powerful, obviously. The only problem is it's easily counterable as long as they find Devour Hope. Okay, and there's game 1. Did really well, but it was more the build than the actual killer and her power. See everyone in match 2. Okay, second match using the new killer in this mega compilation here, and this is quite possibly one of the worst maps I could have gotten. Okay, hopefully they are forced off for a little bit while I chase this Claudette. This is going to be just ridiculous. She has nothing to deal with any of these pallets, and the dog... Yeah, the dog just does not help. She's quite possibly one of the weakest killers in this game. I would say even Legion's probably stronger than her, because Legion can at least guarantee injures, and he can traverse the map. she really can't do either of those. As soon as if I were to use the search command, for instance, chasing this Claudette, as soon as she would enter the Hound Sense radius, my speed up bonus would end. So the speed up I get from running along the dog's path would immediately end as soon as she entered the radius and was being chased. Because they think, like, you know, killers like Wraith are OP, I guess. I mean, Wraith has the same ability. He goes faster. He can actually block off certain areas by body blocking, and he's definitely not a top-tier killer. And yet somehow she has an ability that is worse than Wraith's, that goes away when the survivor's being chased because they think she's just going to be overpowered for some reason. It's absolutely ridiculous. And yet killers like Blight are still in the game and are pretty much untouched. I mean, make that make sense. Let's see if I can actually get her here with the dog. If the prompt will... Yeah, if the dog will come back and actually allow me to use my power. It got her. That's pretty amazing. It's dragging her away from me. Stop dragging her away from me, you stupid dog. Yeah, that won't get her. And redirect is pretty pointless. Yeah, it's really obvious that this killer was rushed. Her mechanics are not well thought out at all. They're not implemented well. It's like there's no QA people on their team actually testing this. They need to be playing the game themselves. The amount of bugs, just the fact that the dog drags survivors away from you when it's supposed to be dragging them towards you. I could have a better time playing Deathslinger than playing her. Honestly, I'm probably going to need therapy after this. I finish with this compilation of just playing straight Houndmaster. Look at this. The dog is bringing her to the pallet. It's like the dog wants to get stunned. I mean, who thought up of this concept where you have an ability? First of all, I don't know why the dog just doesn't injure survivors. That should be a given. If you can land... It's incredibly difficult to land a hit with the dog anyway. But if you can land a hit, it should just damage and injure survivors, and if they're already injured, put them into the dying state. I mean, Deathslinger does the exact same thing, except he has more control over where he wants to reel survivors. So it's like he can drag them to certain places, like say at windows, and hit them through a window. The dog, for some reason, drags them away from you, and it doesn't even injure them. It's just mind-boggling how the developers think that this killer in the state she's in, it was good for release. I mean, come on. She was okay to release like this? I mean, I just don't get it. I still have no idea why I am tremendously slowed down after canceling my ability. And she basically ran in a straight line. The dog still didn't get her. Yeah. Why am I slowed after canceling my ability? Could anyone explain that?
Find me a rat.
Dog takes the long way around. Yeah.
So.
I'm using both speed add-ons for the dog's chase. The brown one increases the dog's chase by 5%, and the purple one increases the dog's chase speed after it's by 20% for 30 seconds after generator's completed. So you would think the dog would be connecting a lot more. But nope. See, it's so easy for them to dodge it. How is this power greenlit? This is so easy. It is made for baby survivors. I mean, survivors, I'm sure, love going against this killer. She's nothing more than bully material at this point.
Stop, you whining.
Yeah, I won't get her there. She falls down. I'm slowed for some stupid reason. Okay. Dog's like, no, I'm not going to drag the survivor to you.
Good work. Extra chum for you after.
Well, there's your problem, lady. You're feeding the dog extra chum. He's getting fat. Maybe that's why he can't keep up. Who knows? Even with these speed add-ons, I just can't. He's not connecting for the most part. Where is he going? All right. Well, they know I have Devour Hope now. Hopefully, they will stop working on gens and start scrambling to find that totem. I love how it takes the most out of the way path to actually get somewhere. It's like could have easily taken the inward path to cut down on the time it takes to get there, but nope. Yeah, that's not going to do a damn thing, is it? Dog doesn't even decide to dash. It's just like, no, I'll just stay here. Okay, well, it zoned her a little bit. It doesn't really matter. This is a God pallet. I have to get rid of it. God Pallet City. Okay, she made a major mistake.
There's no more honor in thee than a crushed maggot.
Okay, now I'm sure they're really starting to panic since I can Mori survivors. So let's get you down. Hopefully that wasn't Devour Hope. No, it wasn't. Well, let's get rid of her.
Despicable vermin.
Let's relight this. I mean, why not? It's right here. Might confuse them as to which totem they're cleansing.
Fight.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe pure totem builds are the way to go in the game. Especially with Pentimento. I've been trying the new Scourge Hook, the Jagged Compass. That doesn't really... It's nice, but... Like, Pain Resonance has been nerfed so badly, it doesn't really make much of a difference anymore. Yeah, they still haven't gotten Devour Hope, which is good.
Just die.
Made Maury's easier to see. I do love this lady's personality. I wish she was just executed better, but she's very charismatic. It's the appeal of the strong leadership personality. Charismatic leader. It's very appealing. Why are you going up here? The hatch spawns on the bottom floor. Oh, she has balanced landing, that's why. Yeah. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh. And that's her only ability. I mean, besides the search, but search isn't... It lets you run faster for a little bit. Big deal. Oh. The only ability of hers that really amounts to anything is the chase, and it is so bad. Okay, she panicked.
Filthy barnacle. There's no escape.
I love her voice lines. All right. Well, I think this build is definitely helping, because it's certainly not the killer herself. As much as I love her personality and her charisma, it's just... Her power has been executed so poorly. It's obvious it's rushed.
Let's go.
All right, match 3 of my Mega Houndmaster compilation video, and we got the farm, which is never good for me. I can never see survivors all that well and all this stupid corn. Sounds like someone's running Scene Partner. Gives them wall hacks. Yeah, it's this Fang. Okay. Yeah. I really wish she wouldn't give survivors a clue as to what she's doing, but she lets out this loud whistle and pretty much telegraphs exactly what you're trying to be doing. It's very annoying. Once again, it's very accommodating toward baby survivors. Okay. Well, he made a bad mistake, so that's good. You know, I would love to get over there sometime today. The fact that it takes so long simply to target one of the generators with the search command. I don't know how that missed. It looked like it should have hit. Yeah, it is way too easy for them to dodge the dog. I need to get this totem up.
Fine, you rat.
Why are you going through Killer Shack when the straight path was right there? You didn't even have to turn. And I still don't have my ability back. Finally, it comes back. Okay. These cooldowns need to be reduced. I mean, with the dog, she's not that great. But without the dog, she's just an M1 killer. She's got nothing. I don't know why there's such a long cooldown. I really hope that wasn't Devour Hope. I hope that wasn't the Hope. That one they just cleansed was a Pentimento. That's fine. No, Devour Hope's still up. That's good. She's going to stay here. And she has wall hacks for this scene partner. I don't think I can use the dog here at all. It's probably going to be pretty worthless. Yeah. It actually got her. How did it get her, though? It was... I don't understand how the hell they've coded this thing. I mean, it already completed its dash. I don't know why it all of a sudden's like, oh, I'll get her now. I'm like, could have used that in earlier matches.
Seek.
All right. Yeah, she's still screaming her head off. Let's hope Devour has put the fear of God into them, and they are frantically trying to look for totems. Oh, this is such a bad loop. Dog's going to be useless there. I got her once. I doubt I'll get her again.
Fight.
Yeah. I will get someone up positioned. Why did I fall? I thought I took that corner enough to where it... This is a problem with her character model. It's so large. It's so difficult to get around corners sometimes and to actually cut corners in order to try and cut them off. It just feels like she's slow in every aspect, even though she is a 115 killer. It's just...
Like a worm.
everything she does feels slow.
Come back.
Okay, if I can get another stack,
So.
I won't even have to hook them anymore. And, wow, the redirect actually worked.
Look at you.
You're the best.
Enough theatrics. Fight.
No game. I wanted the dog to go to the generator. I saw a bird fly over here. Yeah, there's someone here.
Now.
You can call it an anti-loop, but it's not really an anti-loop. If they can put down a pallet to stun the dog while the dog is mauling them, it's not really a true anti-loop, is it? Not accidental.
Not accidental.
A tray.
But a train.
I love all. I love the lines she has. My stupidity is not accidental, but a tray.
Fine.
Okay, well now they're all hiding. Oh, there's someone over there. Yep. There he is. Get him. Well, the dog injured him. I don't know why that's not a thing all the time. Why it only happens at windows in certain positions or in certain time periods, I have no idea. The dog should automatically injure survivors. And if you have an ability that's worse than Death Slingers and it doesn't actually injure survivors, yeah, makes no sense. Because in very rare instances, you will get an injure with Deathslinger when he shoots you with the spear.
Now.
Oh, he's hiding behind that barrel. Yeah. See, I don't know why it's not like that all the time. Why it's just at windows.
You're a boy. A sore. Everything that irritates me.
Okay, well, I think this build is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. I would not be getting this good results with her if I were using like a pure gen regression build. I think the Devour Hope's having a big impact. Okay, we've been sent here, so there's no mercy for these people. I actually used a ward to protect my add-ons. I don't want to lose my add-ons. I wasn't able to use a ward to negate their map offering. I love people who say this map is survivor side or killer sided. Instantly stuns the dog. Power does nothing for me there. Yeah, this map is most definitely not killer sided. You have to spend a good amount of time just deconstructing this main building, which is a problem. Even if you break all the walls, it's still a major problem. Plus, there are way too many buildings on the opposite side of the street that have breakable walls. Just they went really overboard with the breakable walls on this map. They didn't need to add so many. This map is very, very unfavorable for killer. And people will say it's not. Obviously, don't go against teams that send them to this map, because why else would they want to come here if the map didn't give them an advantage? And if it actually gave the killer an advantage, they would not put up this map offering if they thought this map was killer-sided. It's pretty obvious. So we'll definitely not be taking it easy on these clowns. That was probably one of the most obvious mind games I could have done there, and he fell for it. I'm happy that Behavior finally decided to get a clue about map offerings and make the sacrificial wards a brown offering rather than a green, so they're more common. I just wish Behavior would remove map offerings altogether. It's stupid. I don't care if there are achievements tied to certain maps. You have an achievement you want to do, you know, wait for the right time when the map comes up. But the fact that so many maps affect gameplay in this game it's the reason why survivors will use them to their advantage. And killers too. I mean, you got killers like people who play Myers and play Scratched Mirror on Leary's or Midwich, whereas for the most part, except for rare instances, it's like almost a guaranteed win for the killer. And that should not be a thing either. If you want to play Scratch Mirror Myers, try playing on an outdoor map where it's actually a challenge. That sure should keep her busy. I really don't want to chase in that main building. It's just too broken. Definitely going to want to get the Dwight out. Dwight, whatever. The survivor is falling from the sky. That gen behind me is about to go. I better get whoever's on it off. Why do scratch marks lie? It looked like those scratch marks were going in the opposite direction. Yeah, I'll be happy to tunnel you out of the game. Stop pulling her toward the pallet. Okay? That's not helping me. Traitorous dog. Yeah, they got that anyway. I still need to find the Dwight. Nice. She gave up. Good. Let's see if I can get over there and get a pentimento going. Okay. So Devour is still active, which is very nice. Alright, going right back there. If the game will let me. You think you can just do that, huh? Alright, you're gone. That was the pentimento. Devour Hope's still up. Yeah, they're pretty much done at this point. Hopefully I find the hash before she does. I prefer them, none of them to escape, since they did send me here. The sacrificial ward is pretty much a requirement now. It sucks because I really would like to use blood point offerings, but there's just so many broken maps, and the survivors know this, so they'll send you to them. They don't care. I prefer they fix maps instead of making the wards a common add-on or common offering, but I don't think they're capable of fixing maps. I really don't. It seems like every rework they do makes the maps worse. Take Eerie of Crows, for example. That map is still as bad as it ever was, if not worse. And it was the Kate who sent us there, so good. I'm glad she gave up. Okay, the survivors in this match tried to send me to Dead Dog Saloon again. But I did have a sacrificial ward, so I burned that. I don't know if this map is much better, but at least they didn't get theirs.
Look at you. You're the best.
So she's affected by Hound Sense. All that does is when I injure her, she's put into deep wound, which is basically just like Legion's power. So right off the bat, she's not very strong. If you're going to base her off of Legion's ability. I need to find someone else. This is ridiculous. I would think that Hound Sense would at least make them hindered. Because otherwise all it does is... I thought for sure he would vault back. I don't know why I did that. All it does is just tell you where they are. And if you hit them, they get put in a deep wound. I mean, big deal. It should at least hinder them. Not having a very good game here. Yeah. We are off to a really bad start. Okay, I can get her. Okay, she messed up. This should be a hit. Yeah. Let's pick her up quickly. The hell? How did you mess up? Alright, so already at 2 gens. This is how fast gens go, by the way, at high MMR. So if you're thinking of playing killer in this game for the first time, just know that eventually you will get to this level where survivors can do their objective in an obscenely quick amount of time. I have to stay around this area now. I can't really go for chases. The developers seem to think that gens still take too long because it seems like almost every update or chapter, there's always at least one gen perk that's buffed or a new one that's created. Developers seem to think gens just take too long for survivors. I'm gonna have to tunnel this Ada. Of course, if they have that new perk, Shoulder the Burden, it won't matter. Wait, did Ada get healed? How'd she get healed so quick? Unless she has an insta-heal? Oh. Her power's so bad. Can I get her here? I can. And the dog actually dragged her toward me.
Look at you. Extra bones for you.
Okay.
Like a worm. Catch.
She gives them such a heads up what she's going to do with that whistle. They don't need that kind of head start. That kind of warning. It's just too... It's too telegraphed.
Fight.
I wanted to put it at the gen, but of course... Is that Ada? Yeah, it's her. Well, she keeps getting healed really quick. Oh, good. It injured her. Alright, she's got nowhere to go. I think they got rid of Devour. Which I'm not happy about, but I can keep putting Pentamentos up, so let's get some more Pentamentos going. Let me guess. There are no hooks back here, right? Right. Yeah. Great map design there, devs. Just make it so there's a complete dead zone in that one corner of the map. Yeah. Dog's right next to her and does nothing. It's not a real dog, obviously. It can't be. No dog is that stupid. No idea where the fang crawled off to. Yeah, that's not going to do any good. Okay, you're not going to put that down? Alright, well you go down for that. That greediness. Yeah, my totem's right there. I don't care if they cleanse it. They can waste their time doing that. Why does it take the most out-of-the-way path to the generator? Yeah, I'd like to go to that gen, please. Okay, no gens are being worked on. Okay, Zarina not leaving any blood. Where the hell did she go? Okay, he hesitated. Doesn't really matter. Okay. He made a huge mistake. Okay, that's the one that I hooked her. Yeah.
Find me a rat.
They might be on that far one. No. Here's someone. Yeah, come back. I could use my ability. Just an M1 killer at this point. Wow, I'm lucky that hit. You know, I'm surprised they don't actually give you an option to recall the dog on a search sooner. I think that would help. There's just so many things they need to change about this killer. Make her even remotely viable at the high levels. I mean, it's just not... Yeah, I'm just going to put her right back down on the ground. I mean, come on. She gets this in time. Grabs the wrong person. Okay. I'm just going to hook her. This is so annoying having to deal with all these survivors running around. Just start. No, that's her first hook, too. That doesn't even help me all that much. They're healing somewhere. I have no idea where, though. And if I send the dog, he's gone for, like, what, like 2 minutes or something? So I'd rather have my ability on standby.
Yeah.
Really no idea where to send this dog, and I prefer to have him ready. Okay, someone's at main. Don't really care about that. She's going to try to come in for the save. Yeah. Are you kidding me? How the hell did I hit the person on the hook when I made a concerted effort to go around? That hit should have been on Zarina. Okay, she messed up. Seriously, what is... So many handouts for these survivors. No, that's her second. I think... Yeah, they're all on second hook. Yeah, that hound sense is absolutely worthless. It should at least make them hindered. So it looks like they've cleansed all my totems. So I'm basically, yeah, I'm basically playing a perkless Houndmaster right now. I wonder why this is so stressful. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think they would stay here. They're going to be rotating back to that hook.
Find me a rat.
Come on. Okay. It zoned her at least. That's like... That's the best you can do with her sometimes. It's just a zone survivors. Alright, who is this? Oh, that's the Zarina. She's pretty good at looping. This might take a while. It really doesn't matter at this point. What the hell did I get stuck on? See, her character model is so large, I can't really cut corners with her. She feels just incredibly slow. Yeah, of course you have a pallet here to save you. And another one. Dog is completely bamboozled by the pallet. Just like, nope, I'm not going to do anything. Yeah. And she has adrenaline. I wanted to use my ability there. For some reason, the prompt was not coming up. Okay, I don't think she can make it to anything. I'm sure the James has got a door open. Or at least, yeah. If he were smart, he would just leave. That way she could possibly get the hatch. Game, can I... Could you let me hit her? Yeah, he should just leave. I don't know what he's waiting for. Fixed desync, by the way. I know Professional Outcast says that a lot, and it's true. I mean, they really haven't fixed desync. But they said they did in their patch notes. So it has to be true. Finally. I don't know why he is hanging around. I really don't. She could have gotten Hatch if he had left. I've had with you. You just don't help me out at all. Ugh. Yeah. What a fun match. Playing killer in this game the way it is, the current state, it's just not fun. Oh, Zarina had quick gambit. That's why gens were going so fast. And Ada had a gen rush build. Just ridiculous.
These lice-infested rats aren't worthy enough to spit.
So this is the final match in our mega compilation of the Houndmaster Dead by Daylight.
Fight.
I think I will, until they improve her, I will give her a rest. Play either Survivor or don't play this game at all. It's just become too stressful at the moment. I want to send him to the generator. Can I do that? I heard someone in the area. Yeah. So I would like to remind my viewers, if you enjoy the content on this channel, please feel free to subscribe and like, do all that good stuff. Definitely try to have more hour-long. Actually, this might be an hour and 20 minutes, depending on how long this match lasts. Definitely have more compilations. Oh, where did she go? She's like one of the loudest survivors, and it's so hard to track where she's going. What? Okay. So they got rid of Undying. Yeah, I'm sure they're upstairs. Yep. Why is it when I send the dog out on a chase, it just stands there? Her one ability, the only thing she has going for her, in terms of any kind of anti-loop, be it very pathetic anti-loop, but any kind of anti-loop just completely fails in a critical situation. Wow, it actually got her.
Good work. Extra chum for you after.
She's gonna go. Yeah. Thought I could get to the other side and hit her before she did that. Okay. And yeah, someone's just waiting around. I'm sure it won't affect their gen efficiency.
Stop your whining.
Where's my dog?
You are a worthy companion. So,
Yep. I would love for the developers to explain to me how someone being mauled by a dog can put a pallet down on it. Yeah, she still gets that.
loyally orange.
Alright, well, I've hooked her before. I might as well go after her. She's a little more outpositioned. She panic drops. Can I get her? How is that not a hit? Okay. Yeah, you do have to lead the target a little bit when they're further away.
Enough theatrics.
Yeah, I think they cleansed Devour Hope. That's going to make this build a lot weaker.
Come back.
Oh, someone used that. Someone used Shoulder the Burden on that Jill. Oh, she's not on Death Hook anymore. Yeah. Oh, she has off the record too. Two of the unhealthiest perks in the game. Basically puts me in a really bad position. Okay. I don't know. Guess I'll just go for it. And Decisive Strike. How many second chances you guys need? Yeah, I don't get any when playing Killer. I'm basically playing perkless now. Yeah, completely misses her. Perkless Houndmaster. Yeah, it's not good. Dog gets done. Fortunately, she's very bad at looping. She's not even dead. I mean, I use decisive and dead hard myself because I don't want to lose. I understand it, but it's like, still, the amount of second chances given to survivors versus second chances given to killer, it's just very disproportionate. I think the only perk you could qualify as a second chance for killers is something like Noed. But Noed's not even that good because it shows itself to the survivor at endgame and they can get rid of it. So now I need to find one of those Tories. Wait, they both had shouldered the burden? So she's still not dead. Still has off the record. She's still not dead. I'm just going to slug her. Yeah, dead hard doesn't work when you are in deep wound. Genius. Brilliant. There's no point in hooking her. She still has another hook state left. I mean, this is ridiculous. I need to find those Tories. This shoulder the burden perk is a huge problem. I'd rather put you on the ground again. She's just gonna go back to Killer Shack. Yeah, see, she's not even that good. She's not looking where she's going at all. She would have easily seen me coming that way if she was paying attention. Okay, oh, she must have been the one who did the shoulder the burden because she was exposed. Okay. And she's dead. Okay. Still, it's looking very bad. I have no gen defense whatsoever. I wanted to put it on that far gen. I mean, come on. Devs, you know, refine this, okay? Just give it some refinement. I do have kind of a 3 gen here, but it's not really going to matter much. Because soon I won't be able to kick generators. Yeah, these guys, I don't know, if it weren't for their second chances, this match would have been over long ago. I can put a pentimento up over there. Hopefully I have time. Wait a minute. Yeah, I should go right back after that Tori because she's on Death Hook. If they had shoulder the burden, the Sable or the Jill, Jill can't use it, but Sable would have used it by now. Okay, no idea where she's going because the scratch marks don't tell me a damn thing. She could be going either direction. I lost her. Well, at least I got the pentimento up. Okay, who's this? Don't really have time to go find them. If I knew for sure it was that Tori, I would have chased her, but... Yeah.
Fire.
And they got rid of it. So I'm perkless once again. Ah, that's who I need. Oh, come on. Well, at least she's not on a gen. That'll probably cost them the match. Okay, I gotta get back there immediately. Let me target the generator. Yeah, she's there. She's still there. Yeah, it's almost done.
You're best.
Running into things. I can see why they use the shoulder to the burden perk on you. Okay. If I send the dog out to each gate, maybe I'll find out where she is. I'm definitely going to want to secure this kill. Yeah, target the gate, please.
Hurry!
Thing just stands there as she yells, "Hurry." Look at that. It takes the most complicated way to get there. It could just go in a straight line. I mean, I know there are some obstacles, but there can't be that many. I mean, come on. Okay. She might be... Wait a minute. No. She's not here. She might be waiting for Hatch. That's another thing I have to worry about now. Yeah, just imagine if all four of them had shouldered the burden. There'd be no way I'd be able to win this. I still barely won it. If Jill had been better at looping, I probably would have lost. Can I target the exit gate?
Find me a rat.
The exit. I want the exit.
Find me a rat.
Yeah, she's gone. Why does it take so long to send the dog to where you want to go? All right, so let's see. Yeah, off the record, dead hard, unbreakable, decisive strike. She was a P100. Unbelievable. She used dead hard when she was in deep wound, yet she's a P100. And 2 shoulder the burdens. Yeah.